Finally made it out to the property that you might want to take a look at it. I'm actually going to be digging holes for my posts to begin building a 12 by 24 with 2 lofts tiny house. I mean, for 1 acre, it's more than enough. It's more than enough space. And I have a half an acre woodlot up there. Nothing but pine, but I'll tell you about that in a later episode. In here is my pear tree. Well, I wanted to film me actually setting up the tent for the first time, but I had the camera in reverse. So to my kids, your dad. So this is my new Coleman camper tent. It pops up pretty quick. It only took me about 5 minutes to set up. I'm not one for old school, so I got here a little bit later than I wanted, but that's okay. Most of the work is going to be tomorrow anyway. Today I'm just going to enjoy myself. Get some dinner going in a minute. I decided to splurge and get myself a new seat. Fancy. Since this is my first day, I didn't bring a handful of things that I wanted to for long term. One is a gravity-fed filter. There's a pond right next door, and they said I could go ahead and have access to it if I wanted to do my concrete when I start building the tiny house. So next time I'll bring my filter and I'll be able to grab water out of the creek and clean it and filter it and drink that. Till then, I just got a couple gallons. And beer. This water's been sitting in my garage for about a year or so, just in case. So I decided to go ahead and bring it, and I'll use this for washing. I brought food. I knew it was going to be a pretty sunny weekend. That's why I came down here to make sure the ground was dried up. Since it's going to be so sunny, I went ahead and brought my solar cookers. I have a solar oven and a solar cooker. So I'll show you how I make dinner on the 1 acre homestead. Every camper should have one of these. It's a Go Sun. My daughter got me this pillow. There's like water packets on the inside of one side, and that really cools you down at night. That's very nice of her. My oldest daughter got me a backpack that has a solar panel on it. Make sure things stay charged. I probably won't be using it so much as a backpack that I will a solar charger. That's very nice. Thank you, honey. And my oldest daughter gave me an allowance of about $150 on Amazon. So this was one of the first things I got, another solar panel. This is my pride and joy. It's my solar oven. When I move out here to stay, I have to have backup plans for cooking. One of the first things I want to use though is solar, for the obvious reasons that it doesn't cost anything, it's free, it's recyclable, and it's just awesome to use. This, by the way, my solar cooker, my youngest daughter got me that for Father's Day. I feel bad because I kind of pressured her a little bit, but I told her she'd never have to buy me another Father's Day present again. A lot of pots and pans. So I watch a lot of videos on homesteading and building tiny houses, and one of my favorite is, let me see, I believe it's called Living in a Box. And they're out in the heat, I want to say Arizona. And this gentleman, I thought he was wearing 2 shirts, which I didn't understand because it's hot out there. But he got what called bicycle sleeves. And the reason why is, I'm pretty sure he doesn't really believe in lotions, and neither do I. But by covering yourself up with these, they're UV protection. No lotion has to go on you, because without getting too political, I think they poison almost everything that touches our bodies. So, he also told me where to get this hat. I love this hat.